Day 18 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting. Let's go ahead and jump in. You all, today our focus is intimacy and relationships, okay? And we are going to be using the story of Ruth. And I love the story of Ruth. You're going to want to read the whole book. Yes, the whole book, 1 through 4. It's not a long read, but I promise you, you will enjoy the story. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, at the beginning of the story, Naomi has experienced deep loss. She has lost her husband and she has lost her sons, and she's getting ready to go back to Bethlehem. And out of her grief, she's telling her daughter-in-laws, you can go. One of them decides to go, but Ruth stays. And not only does Ruth stay, but Ruth makes a covenant with Naomi. She says, hey, where you go, I will go. Your God will be my God. And I love this because she's not just showing us her character, her faithfulness, her loyalty to her mother-in-law, but she's also choosing not only Naomi, but she's choosing Naomi's God. And that is important because that was not her religion at the time. That was not the God she was serving, but now she's choosing Naomi's God. And that tells me she saw something in Naomi and she decided to be faithful to that. So they get back to Bethlehem and Ruth starts to work in a field. She has to go out and make a living so she can provide for herself and for Naomi. And the field she starts to work in just so happens to belong to Boaz. And while she is there, he notices her and he learns about what she did for Naomi. And so what he immediately values is not just her looks. I know what the world tells us. That could have been what attracted him, but what he values about her is her faithfulness, her loyalty, her character. That's what he values. And so he puts his protection and his covering over her to make sure she has everything she needs, to make sure no one will bother her, and to make sure she's able to take care of herself and Naomi. Love that part. When the opportunity comes for redemption, Boaz, meaning they get ready to get married, Boaz makes something very clear. He says, I'm going to do it in the right way. This. It's not about manipulation. It's about how do I do this in the way God has purpose for us to do it. And then once he marries her, the relationship ends in covenant, protection, and purpose. This is what this story is teaching us. When you love someone the way God has designed you to love them, it changes how you interact with them, how you talk to them, how you show them grace, how you show them forgiveness. It changes all of that when you do it through the heart of God. This isn't just a love story. This is a blueprint for what a relationship that is healthy should look like and feel like, and what it should do. Let me explain that. What it should look like, the characteristics: faithfulness, loyalty,